What would Andrew say?
All right. So, what would Andrew say? As Triple H would say, it's time to play the game. And it is all about the game. The game we were playing today. I'm just gonna start reciting that song. But the game we were playing today is what would Andrew say? So Andrew, here's basically how we're gonna roll with this. All of us, meaning everybody on this panel, and Brian, who's not on the show today, but even he came up with a pick of a movie that we would love for you to check out. So the question is, of course, what would Andrew say? Meaning, what do you like it? Do you hate it? So what would you say? So let's find out. So Mags, let's pick up with you. What movie do you say that Andrew should check out?
And if he chooses mine, do I win anything?
No. Just
No
the
reward.
satisfaction that Andrew decided to watch
Fine.
your suggestion.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
So I went for something underrated because Andrew is sucker for them. He always likes something that kind of laid low. And I don't think he's seen it, but I could be wrong. It's Mother with exclamation mark. Have you seen it?
Mother? Was this the...
Darren
Was this-
Aronofsky, 2017.
I
It's
have
a
not
psych-
seen it.
It's a psychological horror film, which the tagline essentially is: a poet and his wife lead a tranquil existence in a burned-out house. However, when an uninvited guest came barging in, the couple's lives turns chaotic and shocking events unfold. It stars Jennifer Lawrence, Javier Bardem, and so they're the main couple. The guests, you get Michelle Pfeiffer and Ed Harris, who are incredible. It's Rosemary's Baby meets The Shining, but it's so uncomfortable throughout the whole film. Makes you super uncomfortable. It's entertaining. It has the most creative and nerve-wracking sequences right in the middle. And yeah, I had to go to when we left the cinema, I had to go to a pub with my friends, and we had a pint in the silence because we were just so exhausted with that film. But yeah, that is me. Mother, Darren Aronofsky, 2017.
Andrew, what are your quick thoughts? Liking it so far?
Well, so far it sounds like Mags wants me to be upset, but I am I am a fan of Darren Aronofsky, Ed Harris, Javier Bardem. It sounds like a good cast. It sounds like a psychological thriller. I do like those.
Nice.
Not a huge Jennifer Lawrence fan, but that's a contender. Darren Aronofsky does good work.
Yeah.
Good.
Interesting. Well, let me see if I can try to top that. Of course I can top that. How about Kish? It's the sequel. It's the sequel to Koi Milgya, which is the movie that we reviewed.
Andrew.
So it's a Bollywood movie, as if you haven't already surmised by the poster. It stars Hrithik Roshan, the same actor who was the lead role in Koi Milgya, the Bollywood adaptation of E.T. the Extraterrestrial. And this is a sequel. I think I brought it up before with you guys in our conversations that they made 2 sequels. This is the first of those. And it becomes like a superhero movie. And the main actor...
What?
It's a super... You can't tell from the look of the poster.
My God.
It's the son of the lead character from the previous movie, but they happen to look exactly the same or are played by the same actor. So, what do you say, Andrew?
I have a morbid curiosity about this one because it was my first Bollywood experience and it made no sense, but I was enthralled. Tempting.
That is the same actor.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, at least I intrigued you. All right. Well, Roland, what do you have for us?
I picked The Tree of Life. You know, that Terrence Malick movie?
No.
It's a lot of cinematography. It's, barely any dialogue for you to critique. I looked up the most pretentious films I could find. This was on the top of the list. I was like, maybe you have an opinion. I would like your opinion, Andrew.
Well, I'm going to start off by saying, as a slight little dig at me there, saying that I'm pretentious, but I'm also not gonna deny it. I'm pretentious. Why would I like this movie? Or is this just to slap me across the face?
It is like
What
a
is
really,
it about?
It's an interesting movie. It's the tagline is the story of a family in Waco, Texas in 1956. The eldest son witnesses the loss of innocence and struggles with his parents' conflicting teachings. Basically what it is just like it's about family and family roots, and you see this kid grow up.
It's about family.
I mean, look, here's the thing. Terrence Malick.
It's about Waco?
Yeah.
I mean,
I think I said Wacko, but
Right.
yeah, it's Waco,
okay,
Texas.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
It sounds slow.
Personally, Boyhood did it better, but that's my opinion.
Well, Boyhood wasn't about a cult. Is this about
No,
about
this
the
is-
Branch Davidians?
It just happened to take
No.
place in Waco,
There.
Texas.
Oh,
No.
okay. Because that I was like,
Yeah.
maybe
No.
that.
His
No,
dad's
this-
just like a jerk, is the thing.
This sounds too pretentious for me.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna go ahead and say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Brad Pitt,
Wow.
Sean Penn, Jessica Chastain. There's not a
Yeah.
whole lot you can
It's
do
a
wrong
good
there.
cast.
Yeah.
It is.
So
But
Roland.
you also didn't sell it so hard. You basically told me Boyhood was better, and I didn't care for Boyhood.
well,
yeah, he,
So
okay. All
And you called
right.
him pretentious. You called him pretentious.
I
in the
didn't
first.
call him. I implied it. There's a difference, people.
let me
Hold
teach you
on.
something about selling. You
I'm
don't
sorry. We
ever
have to
insult
move
the
on.
customer.
I'm so sorry. We're moving on to the next.
So Brian couldn't be with us today, but apparently he
Oh,
sent in a
Lord.
pic as well, and Roland knows all about it. So Roland, let's see what Brian sent us.
Nacho Libre. Brian was trying to go for like a nostalgic thing. He was
That
like,
is a Brian pick.
he's like, I think Andrew grew up with this movie. It's amazing. Jack Black's in it. He kills it. He's like a monk turned wrestler. You see some amazing acting chops from Jack Black's friend, where he eats street corn, and then Jack Black's wearing very tight white pants. It's a great movie. Very inspiring. It talks about the underdog and what willpower can really bring you to.
Yeah. Hey, he will make you believe that Jack Black can fly, as you can see in the poster.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with Nacho Libre.
Of course
the
you
exploits
are.
of Nacho Libre. Well, but Brian, by the way, was very generous, and he actually picked out 2 movies for us. So let me give you guys another one. This might
Okay.
be your out. Like, if you don't want to go pretentious, you don't want to go the complete opposite end of the spectrum. Maybe somewhere in the middle. How about The Longest Yard? And the Adam Sandler version, not the Burt Reynolds, but the Adam Sandler and Burt Reynolds version of The Longest
Do you want me to
Yard.
watch
Yeah,
both of them?
I was gonna say.
Brian, if you're watching this later, I hate remakes, and I hate sports. No.
Well, hey,
There you go.
the point of
I'm-
this. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'll let you expand
No,
on that.
I know the original Longest Yard, and it's a good movie. No, sorry, Brian. No.
All right. Well, that was the very first edition of What Would
We're
Andrew
doing this
Say?
again.
Hey, here's how it goes, right? So now that we have pitched these, how many were there? Let me see. Were there like 6 movies total? 1, 2, 3, 4. There were 6. So we have pitched 6 movies to you. Remember, there was Mother, there was Krish, there was The Tree of Life, there was The Longest Yard. Actually, no, there was 5. The Longest Yard and Nacho Libre. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 options. Now you have to pick one of them. Go watch it, and next time out, you're gonna review it for us.
Am I going for one that I think I'll actually enjoy? Do you want me to be positive, or do you just want me to be a jerk?
Hey man, read the graphic. It says we try to find something for Andrew to watch and like. Maybe.
Okay.
So it's
I
your
think-
pick.
yeah.
We'll leave it up to you.
I think I'm gonna have the best luck with Mother, honestly. So
I win again.
I hate to be
Well,
that
hold on.
guy, but it was number 2 on the most pretentious list. I'm
it's
just
not
saying.
a competition.
that was wow.
It was
Okay.
not.
Okay. Well,
It's
you know
a
what?
good film.
You don't win. You don't win until I come back saying it was wonderful, and that hasn't happened
Still,
yet. So,
I
let's-
already feel like a winner with my film, so we're
All
good.
right.
Thank you guys. That's
I'm just
how
trying
you
to
do
undercut it, really.
Once again.
Well,
I'm
that
upset.
was you know, well, what would Andrew say? That was
Yeah.
fun. So Andrew is gonna go watch Mother, and then once he has watched Mother, he's gonna tell us how was it, and you know, we were looking forward to his review. Whether he hated it, whether he liked it, we'll find out soon enough.